Well, I started off in martial arts just as a child, right? And I hated it. It was a terrible, terrible thing because there's all these rules and disciplines required of you. As a kid, it was a horrible thing, right? But as I grew up, like I really started to appreciate it, and I wanted to start doing it, but never had time. But after college and all that was out of the way, it was still something I really wanted to do, and I always wanted to learn to use weapons. And then, well, I just decided to start, and that's really why I just wanted to. So I did, and I really appreciate like the discipline it instills. Like there's a lot of attention to detail. You can't really half-ass it. You have to do everything. I don't know. I appreciate the fine detail in it too. Yeah. Oh, it's probably one of the best experiences of my life. It definitely is, no probably about it. It was the most humbling experience I've had in a while. So when you think you're here and then you're somewhere way down there now, it's a good terrible feeling, you know. I look forward to coming back hopefully next year. Initially I thought maybe I'll go like every 3-4 years, but now I think I'm going to try to come every year. It's one of the best times I've ever had.
Well, it was a friend that got me into it, but no, just getting out there, being able to do stuff, plus the mental aspect of it really helped. One of the main teachings there is the calm mind, right? So with the calm mind, it helps with everything else. I've suffered with depression, anxiety, and that, and Zonshin is one of the key teachings there, and it's helped a lot. It was incredible. This was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Sure, I may be able to come to another one at some point, but this was the first. This was everything. Being able to stay in this temple, the dojo, being in this lovely landscape here is just stunning. The people here were excellent. Everyone was helping each other. It was an incredible experience.
I think the reason I chose to go the Kobudo path is because I don't like the idea of constraints of the sport events. So when you have points and you have to score in specific things and you set a bunch of rules, I mean that takes you away from the actual reality. And the traditional Ryu is really, that's what brings the real stuff, something which has been around for many years. So I think that's the main reason. So anything which has things which are sport oriented, it's a competition. It's a young, you have to be young, fast, etc. And you know, as we're getting older, we're not there. So that's pretty much would be the reason why I would go the career path as opposed to any sports. That's why I didn't go kendo. Actually went Jiu-Jitsu. The moment I realized what kendo is, I said no. So this was my first time in Japan and my first time in Gashoku, and I absolutely love it. I mean, this is like awesome experience. I was telling Scott came with me, and that we've sort of fantasized how we're gonna go to Yagyu village and we're gonna train there, and it's like it sounded like a dream and something which will like who knows when it's gonna happen, if it's ever gonna happen. And then it's like I was telling him, like, we're here, like we are actually here. We're in Yagyu village and we're studying. I mean, and the whole experience is absolutely great. Like I honestly couldn't have asked for anything more. Like the spirit of the team, the stuff we've done, the environment. Like I'm just every morning I get up, I look in the view, and I'm like, wow. It's amazing. So it's great. The only thing I would like to add to it is walking here for 5 hours on the path. I think this is the only thing I would want to actually, if I were to change anything, that would be that. That's about it. Для тех, кто будет смотреть это интервью, кто не разговаривает по-английски, я хотел бы сказать, что было очень классно здесь. И это такой опыт того, что здесь делается, он позволяет ускорить развитие, то есть как понимание этого искусства намного быстрее. То есть это как бы полностью погружен в это этот мир, и очень как по-другому начинаешь понимать все техники и почему что делается каким образом.
Just a coincidence and fluke. Sensei Douglas Collin came up from Toronto, put the seminar on. At the time, pretty bad depression going on. So part of the thing in the Sword of the Mind book that stuck was fighting the diseases of the mind. So use that application for enjoyment of the art itself, and then use that to help fight off depression. Combine that with psychiatry and some other help with that. But it was a good core thing to build myself up, feel better and stuff like that for it. So it had a fairly important meaning for myself, because otherwise I might not be here right now otherwise. Like it was very, very negative, bad thoughts. So that's where just the simplicity of it all, but it's also so incredibly complex at the same time. Like even just some of the most basic movements, there's 900 different mechanics that are going on behind that. And like Kajitsuka Sensei as an example, when he does, he shows you his strike compared to the one that you just did, you see it's just magic almost that starts happening in front of your eyes. Well, it was an interesting start with the rain, and that was nice. And getting up here, but it didn't really sink in until we actually got inside and sat down and realized we're in the middle of a forest in Japan at a ancient sword school. How cool is that? And then you get the views like this, and then you have the envoys from Japan and around the world all show up, and you couldn't pay for this kind of talent in one spot. So, but it was just a magical experience with even with the language barriers. A lot of it was we could get past that just by physical actions, or get a word here, or if like the one sensei I was working with, he didn't speak any English, but I knew what he just told me, so that I relayed to Josh and tell him we're going to do this. And oh, okay, I see. So it was nice to see everyone mingling, despite the clear barriers that were there. Everyone pushed past that, so it was good to see. Nice unity for everybody.
でそれをやろうとしたんですけど、自分の意味が昔やっててきつすぎて、で道場に柳生心眼流って宮城県ですけど書いてあったんですね。で、じゃあこれにしようということで始まってしまいました。で、宮城県で仙台っていうところですけど7年間やりまして、で、栃木県にこう移ったんですね。でもうまた弓道やろうかなと思ったら栃木に柳生心眼流があるということで、黒いそうなんですけど、で梶塚先生ですね。でそれでちょっと見学させていただいてですね、見せていただいたらこれは本物だということで、また同じ柳生心眼流をやることになりました。で宮城県の柳生心眼流ですね、梶塚先生教えてらっしゃる柳生心眼流、最初は違うのかなと思ったんですけど、今は全く同じかなというふうに思っています。でそういう、長くやってたので、そういう同じだなっていうふうに思えるようになってすごい楽しいですね。で続けられる一つの原因になっています。で、もう梶川先生お会いしてもう20年ぐらいになるかなと思います。でその時にまた柳生新影流も教えていただいて、またこれが面白くて、そうですね、面白いから続けてるっていうのが一つですね。はい、すごい田舎で非常に人口も少ないところなんですけど、そういうお話も梶塚先生からお聞きして、正直非常に田舎でそういうところが好きなんですね。はい、もう3年前は携帯も電波も入らない、4年前ですけど電波もあんまり入らない。
Kobudo is a very deep understanding of body mechanics, psychology, the science of martial arts. Modern martial arts don't have that so much. Different focus on competition, grading, rank, other things are important in those. But in Kobudo, that is not important. What's important is understanding the principles, understanding the science. How does the body work? How do the eyes work? How does the mind work? And I do Kobudo because I find that very, very interesting to learn.
Я 20 лет преподаю карате и джиу-джитсу для спорта. У меня есть ученики, чемпионы, призеры Европы и по карате, и по джиу-джитсу. И я много уже сужу, то есть я судья национальной категории по карате и по джиу-джитсу. И я как судья заметил, что техника выполнения на соревновании очень сильно отходит от традиций, так как зарождалась техника, допустим, джиу-джитсу. Иногда это противоречит даже логике. Поэтому мне захотелось найти настоящую школу с Рyu, в которой бы это все преподавалось так, как было изначально. Поэтому, изучая эту школу, Yagyu Shin-kage Ryu таджитсу, Yagyu Shin-kage Ryu, я глубже проникаюсь техникой, реальной техникой, которая имела в то время очень большой эффект. Поэтому я очень доволен, и большое количество народа у нас в Украине, еще с разных городов, с удовольствием присоединились к изучению этой техники. И для нас очень важно то, что к нам приезжает Ясуши Кадзицуки уже много раз, и я уже здесь 6-й раз. И все тренера, которые так же, как и я, занимающиеся спортом, у нас общее единое мышление – изучать школу, не откидывая каких-то техник, всю полностью. Все, что нам дают, мы все изучаем. Очень важно также, что здесь есть продолжение. Для любого возраста человека он может проникнуться этой идеей изучения. Потому что у спортсменов, допустим, век короткий. Он отучаствовал в соревнованиях и больше никому не нужен. То в джиу-джитсу можно заниматься сколько жизни хватит. Поэтому, когда у меня спортсмены спрашивают, я стал чемпионом Европы, что дальше? Европа, мир? А я говорю, будет зависеть от тебя. Если захочешь изучать глубже, ты придешь и будешь изучать эти школы, которые изучаю сейчас я.